Hello again, everyone. Spent some time trying to find this game in my list of Master System games, and I couldn't find it because it turns out it's a Mega Drive game. I mean, looking at the graphics, you can see why I was confused, right? So I did play this once before. I don't think anybody was actually present for the entire stream, so... This is the first real time we're streaming this game. People hopefully watching. Let's see, rank easy. Sounds good to me. So this is an old beat 'em up game called DJ Boy. Main feature of note is that this is technically part of the Streets of Rage series. Hold on, I need those coins. Forgot about the coins. Gotta get those stat ups at the end of the level. This little guy here on the skates, that's Eddie Hunter, also known as Skate, who appears in the second Streets of Rage game and turns out to be the younger brother of Adam Hunter, the cop. Hold on, let me beat up this small child and take his lunch. Listening to Slim Shady and getting your nostalgia on. Dang it, these tiny kids in their suits. Hey, are you coy, DJ boy? So I'm not really sure what the plot of this game is. I can only assume it's some kind of gang war. Yes, he's the real Shady. Guys, the girl in the tram is throwing dynamite at me. I thought this was like some kids in different gangs having a little bit of a brawl. Now there's dynamite involved? A dynamitist. The enemy are employing the dynamite faction. Gah! Hold on, let me beat up the disco kid over here. Discos are for DJs. He's throwing pies at me? We encountered a clown? Dang it, her flying kicks are too much for me. Oh man, I'd forgotten about this. You get 1 life in this game. That was game over right there. Oh, sorry. Not changed the game. The game category. I always forget to do that. Dynamite to pies in one scene. So this is perhaps... This is easy mode, by the way. Akina N. I mean, in many ways, this is Cool Spot. I mean, look at this dude on his skates with his cap. Beating up a bunch of nerds. We gotta get those coins so we can purchase some 7-Up. That's what DJ Boy is all about. These guys and their synchronized dance moves aren't going to take us down. Hey, a nice sandwich that I can eat with my 7-Up. Oh no, I missed the coins! Smart green and orange, exactly. Classic styles. You shouldn't have come to my street, boys. We got a strict cool kids only policy. No, look at... See, we're wearing green, the colour 7-Up, and orange in salute of the red cool spot. Look at what they're wearing. Blue and white? They drink Pepsi when they could be drinking 7-Up? Palm Springs dynamitists. Tourism board's gonna have a fit. What if it's actually possible to tackle that girl when she runs along? I bet she drops tons of coins. It's not a train, it's a tram. Trams don't need drivers. Okay, I need to do hidden run tactics here. I can't take her on in head-to-head combat. See, knee guards, but no elbow guards or helmets. Yeah, these Pepsi nerds have no sense of safety. If you want to walk around without safety features, you need to make sure you're good. You're good like 7-Up. Come on, let me get past this one bit. Let me get to the next level. I need this. Point blank pie to the face. I don't need to get stopped by some uncomfortable recoil and her pie-based martial arts. Guys, we will get to the second level someday. Believe it. Trams need drivers? I'm not convinced. They're on rails. Where are they gonna go? What would a driver contribute, you know? Get to the second level, now we're playing like this. Why are those bouncing? Is there a thing I can do with them? Does not appear so. Reachable goals. Dance. Okay. Well, the doors what the driver contributes by stopping the tram to avoid hitting people and cars and stuff, and also opening and shutting the doors. Okay, well the doors are already open because somebody's throwing dynamite out of it, so... I don't think anybody's going to get hit by the tram. They're going to get out of the way because somebody's throwing dynamite out of it. I spent too much time looking at chat and now I have 1 hit point. Low expectation leads to high satisfaction was the secret motto of a school history department your brother worked at. Need that sandwich, need that sandwich. There we go. See, it's all opened up. You don't need a driver to open the doors. Okay. I don't think you can hit that girl. Skate doesn't hit girls, apparently. Dynamite is a good way to keep people the hell away from your tram. Is she the mother of all these kids I'm beating up? Or hopefully some of the kids that I'm beating up, because there was a lot of kids that we roughed up and took their money. And now I'm dead. I mean, the way that Skate just goes sprawled out on the floor there, like not breathing. Like, she's clearly just snapped my neck. These guys and their slide moves. Like, who do you think you're fooling? Sliding around in your beret. That's not how you cool. Go back to your dance school, nerds. I only know one kind of school, and it's on the streets. If you had 30 kids and somebody beat all of them up, you'd see dynamite as a reasonable response too. That's fair. I think if you had 30 kids, you'd probably start seeing dynamite as a reasonable lots of things. We got 200 bucks from beating up all these kids. Beat up 30 children, eat dynamite. Well, to be fair, it's this girl that's throwing the dynamite. Maybe she's their big sister or something? I mean, the mother's just throwing pies, and also snapping my neck with brutal martial art kicks. Don't eat my vegetables. Then eat dynamite instead! Okay. Did that other kid just run off this time? He's not fighting this one out. Ah! Where did that come from? Since when did you have these moves? This game is easily the hardest game in the Streets of Rage series. This fight is easily the second most uncomfortable fight in the Streets of Rage series. I mean, technically they took the fight out of Streets of Rage 3, but it's in the Japanese version. It's in Bare Knuckle 3. Okay. Okay, come on. Can we do this? No! Hooray, we beat up some woman and took all her stuff. Easy. I see the recoloring didn't last its way into the round end sequence. Item shop. Yay. What we got? We got burger, we've got better skates, we've got better gloves. We've got gin, power, cat. We can't afford question mark cat. Well, we're on 1 hit point, so we probably want to start by buying the burger. $500. We want better skates, better gloves, more power. Or a gin cap. Gin and power are the same thing, aren't they? I'd also would have imagined that gloves and power are the same thing. Stay healthy, bot. What is your problem? Question mark cat is a great character. Let's get some power, shall we? Say everybody's obsessed? Yeah. I don't really know what any of these upgrades do. I'm assuming that the skates give you more speed. Stay Healthy Bot is being inappropriate in this good Christian stream. Are we in a subway tunnel now? Gah! Lieutenant Surge, what are you doing here? I think we're in a subway station with the lights off. I don't know what we're doing, but it can't be legal. Are those bloodstains? Are those gunshot wounds? Is that oil? Z666? Guys, something sinister is going on in this station. Oh, you saw the unicyclists too? I didn't want to say anything in case I imagined them. I'm fairly sure that 3 clowns just ran past on unicycles. Oh, the lights have gone off again. So the oil basically works the way that ice normally works in games, and that you slide around on it and you can't stop moving. That's not how I would have imagined that hitting an oil patch on roller skates would work, but... Nice beer. Hey, I punched a unicyclist. Hey, this was the best part of the Warriors. Is that a cannonball? Probably a bowling ball, right? Who's throwing bowling balls down the train station? I just want to get a train home. What is going on? It's Lieutenant Surge again. Don't want a nasty beer, I guess. Look at this, they're everywhere. What is this? Those aren't even 10-pin bowling balls. This is like Bowling Green bowling balls. Who's using a subway as a Bowling Green? What the? This might be worse than the fight. No, it's not quite as bad as the fight in Bare Knuckle 3, but nonetheless, we're fighting a naked android while it rains balls. Hang on, what's he got around his neck? Is this guy a dancing vicar? I can't tell if a dancing naked vicar is inappropriate for our good Christian stream or not. Guys, I don't know what to say. I apologize. If only somebody had warned me. Was he one of those naked butler types? Is naked butler a thing? I'll defer to your expertise. I gotta try that again. This game just keeps getting worse, and I want to see how far down the pit we can go. A butler, yes. We're taking out our rivals for the big dance, is that what's going on here? I mean, look at that guy in a... Look at this kid in the little suit. This kid doesn't need to be out... This kid doesn't need to be on a gang out on the streets. That's just unacceptable. The streets belong to us. They're naked footmen generally, but the term isn't as cool. I think I'd feel uncomfortable being around a naked footman more so than a naked butler. I don't know. I don't really want to see any naked footmen or naked butlers. They should feel quite... I'd like to encourage them to cover up both their feet and their butts. Naked valet? I mean, of the three, probably the best. I got hit by the dynamite, but I'm okay. Naked sommelier. I suppose maybe we're focusing in on the wrong part. Like, it's probably not their job title that is the issue here. Naked butlers for the sadomasochist with class. Look, what people do behind closed doors is their own business. I don't have a problem with that. I just want to know why he was in the subway. We're back to the first level. We can't get past here now, guys. This game is making my thumb start to hurt. Going to work? Maybe? I guess? This feels like a game that you probably have to play a whole bunch to get good at it. And I'm not sure I want to put that much time into this game. I'm not sure I like who I would be if I put that much time into this game. Maybe there's no changing room, yeah. Like where I work, you're not allowed to go in wearing your uniform, but there's no changing rooms, so what do they want from you? He probably has that same problem. He's not technically supposed to be naked on the subway, but if they don't provide him a changing room, what can he do? These kids in their berets. You hear naked butlers are really expensive? I mean, I think regular butlers are, you know, not super cheap, so I can only imagine a naked one would cost more. You heard someone worked with a guy who would cycle to work and change out of his life at his desk in front of everyone. That does sound illegal. Just clean your house yourself. I feel like if you hire a butler, If you hire a naked butler, then its primary job probably isn't the house cleaning, you know? Like, maybe they do that as well, but... I don't think we're getting back to the naked butler, to be honest, but, thanks anyway, Diz. Thanks for stopping by, it's been good to hear from you. Oh, okay. Start talking to Shad when this happens. Good night, Diz. I'm gonna give this one more go. I want a second chance at the naked butler fight. I didn't know what I was doing the first time. I've got more skills now. Also, I want to buy a different hat and see what happens. I bought the power and I'm not sure what it did for me. I feel really uncomfortable attacking those kids that are like elbow high on me, who's already apparently a young child. Like, they look like toddlers. Those kids are like 5. Gotta go be inappropriate or something? I mean, you can probably do that here. I think the tone's been set at this point. What are you whistling at? Look at the backwards axe punch. This guy's actually got to move. Meanwhile, Tubby here's his best move is to just sort of fall over on you. This game is ever classy. Could they not even give me a heal before the boss fight? Like, they give me the heal before a whole bunch of enemies and a tram throwing dynamite at me. And then the boss shows up. Feels harsh, you know? Is she only vulnerable to being attacked from behind? Is that what it is? Or no, that was definitely in front. So I have to figure out exactly what's working here. I mean, the jump kicks seem good, but a lot of times they don't seem to do anything, and I'm honestly not sure if they're connecting or not. Okay. I got my neck snapped again. I think we're done here, guys. Let me find a different game. Be back in just a moment.